Welcome guys to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we look at PC VR, PS VR, and mobile VR, so you guys don't have to waste your time and money. And today, we're looking at a game called Robo Recall Unplugged. A lot of people have been expecting this game to come out on the Quest, and they've been really interested to see how the port came from the original Rift, and how the graphics actually held up when they translated this and ported this over. Does it hold up? Let's go ahead and find out.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech. Going for a recce is the gaming tech. Gaming techie is the gaming tech. Gaming techie.
Here we are with Robo Recall Unplugged on the Oculus Quest. Here we are in the main apartment here. I don't know how many of you guys have actually seen this game before, but this is it running on the Oculus Quest. Obviously, this used to be on the Oculus Rift. And for anybody who knows, this actually this is your apartment that you go in between through your missions and stuff. And you can see here some of the trophies that we have. You can go in here and pick them up. And I think the graphics in this game are outstanding. As far as what they, what they used to, what they were on the Oculus Rift. This is obviously a lower resolution. But I can't believe how good this game ended up looking on here. I didn't even think this game was going to be possible on here, never mind how it looks. If we go over here to the robot here, up close. Like, if you guys look at him, he looks real good in here. Like, it's crazy what he does. He performs really well. You can rip his head off, you can rip his arms off. Rip his other arm off. It's crazy how good this game looks. After I thought it wasn't possible that this game was going to be made at all. But yeah, let's go ahead and show you guys a mission here, and so you guys can see how the game plays.
This is where you can select your next recall mission. There's a new mission available in the city center.
So I obviously started this.
And when you're ready, you should go, Agent 34.
Obviously started this game new.
Table. This is where you can customize and equip new weapons. Be sure to modify your loadout for the next mission. You can see your holsters in the four corners of your vision, and in front of you, you'll see your available weapons.
So we got that. We got nothing for over here. Next unlock is 7.
Here, you can view your personal statistics. This is where you can track.
So obviously, I started this game over. Obviously, on the Quest, it doesn't have any like cross. You're not progressing cross or anything with the Rift in this platform. So I started this one over. So I went through the first mission just so I could get a feel for how the game was and how it looked. And now we are going to.
Time to bring the fight to them.
Go ahead
Ready to
and
recall?
do 1-1. Actually, I guess you could call it. I went through the tutorial. I guess is what it was called, like the tutorial mission, because obviously this is mission 1-1. So yeah. Go ahead and check this out.
Have a nice recall mission. And remember, RoboReady values you.
Here we are in the street.
RoboReady's analytics team wants to examine defective robots. You'll be collecting them for us.
3, 2, 1, go!
It burns! Not good in robot heaven, I see.
You can do it!
Power down. The Pekla to Barada, Nick 2. It burns. Blue screen. Mailing customer request. No service with
Good
us.
work. Move down
Grab
the
his
street,
head.
Agent 34.
Rip that off. So you can see what the graphics are like. I think it looks pretty good in here. I mean, the graphics are obviously low detail on the car models, but even that doesn't look that bad.
Oh. Bye. Ow, ow, ow. Not again.
Introductions are in order.
Go ahead and try and get one of these bullets.
Got my punching fist. Is this the end of me? I was just getting started.
nearby.
We cannot serve your needs. A promotion.
Right on my
Get
face.
a room, you two.
Can we talk about this? Daisy, Daisy, give me your heart. In bad robot heaven, I
Shot
see.
to the head.
Agent 34, can you clear this area?
I got it. No worries. Almost over there.
RoboReady is reading a large uptick of rogue robots in this hotspot. It's your chance. Do that recalling you do so well.
Three, two, one, go!
Let's go, people.
The pain. Ow, ow, ow. Power down. Not good. Plot tube, the right
A
on.
recaller among recallers.
Continued movement is advised.
Why did they have handles? Ow, ow, ow. Is this the end of me?
90 seconds left.
No dying on my watch.
Oh, did we actually get hit for mine? That's awkward.
Keep it up.
The pain. Low screen.
What a chance.
Low power. It burns. Low screen. Oh. Let go. Robot heaven, I see.
60 seconds remaining.
Service with a smile.
Oh yeah!
Agent, 30 seconds left.
Not good, not good. Clock tube, the right on. Daisy, Daisy, give me your heart. A promotion.
Only 10 more seconds.
Sluggish got me.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Power
Great
down.
recalling, Agent 34.
What a champ!
Out of here.
Yeah, you run.
Quit.
You run.
Move to the next site.
Alright, let's go.
That rogue bot has a shotgun.
You ain't gonna have it for very long.
Ow, ow, ow. It burns. My head. Unauthorized serve low power.
Matchmaker!
A promotion. The screen. I was just kidding.
You can do it!
Pain. Not good. Is this the end of me? Service with a smile. It burns. Not good. Plot tube, Barado. Next tube. Escalating power down. Not low power.
Move to the next objective. Our enemy's plans may become evident if we can analyze enough functioning robots. Please collect as many as possible.
Alright, so we can't kill them this time. We gotta go after them.
3, 2, 1.
I'm ready.
Put all items you collect into this vortex.
Why did they handle? Nail it, let go. Please keep your temper. Not again. Please release customer service agent. Can we talk about this? Let go. Unauthorized service detected. Customer request noted.
90 seconds left.
Not again.
Come here, buddy. Where do you
Please
wanna
keep
go?
your temper. It's got me. Fight! Lock in this and
Super
it's
one.
got me. Base 2, we cannot serve your needs this way. Please release customer service agent. New unauthorized service detected. Customer request noted. And back Daisy, Daisy, give me your heart. Robot heaven, I see her. Please keep your tower down.
Oh yeah!
Let a customer request noted. Please release customer service.
Agent, 30 seconds left.
Unauthorized service detected.
Unexpected, Agent 34. Oh man, you are too good, partner.
Not again. Bye, it's got me. We cannot serve your...
Only 10 more seconds.
Why did they answer? Please keep your temper.
5,
Like
4, 3, 2, 1. That is all the items we need.
ow, ow, ow. A promotion.
Exceptional performance, Agent 34. Back to the office.
Service with a smile.
Mission complete, people. Didn't get anywhere near. Let's see. Complete the mission with 500,000 points. That's the only one I got. Let's see. Accuracy 36. Total recall on the one-time bonus 831. Projected pass 100,000. The base score is 407. So, yeah, we did do that good. Not as low, my friends, as someone else's, though. That's something. But, definitely could have done better.
Agent 34. You've collected quite a lot of data for RoboReady.
Like a champ, like a boss, like a real winner.
Our analysis has revealed the entity behind these hotspots. A master station, Robo AI, appears to have achieved sentience. He calls himself Odin.
From the Spanish, Woden, meaning skips lunch on Wednesdays.
Odin likely references the god of Norse mythology.
We'll just have to agree to disagree. I don't even know what that means.
Odin must be stopped.
Alright, so that gives you guys an idea of what the gameplay is like here on the Oculus Quest. You can see the controls are really controls perfectly. The hand motions and all that stuff works perfectly when you play the game. And you can see what the graphic style is like in here, much better than I thought it would ever look. Like I said, I didn't even think this game would actually come out on here. But everything works good, so thumbs up from me. Let's go ahead and I'm going to continue playing a little bit more of this just to get a few more of the levels out there. And then we're going to get to the table and we're going to talk about this game in detail and see if it's worth your $30 if you didn't pick this up when it used to be free on the Oculus Quest. If you should pick it up now on the Quest for $29.99. So let's go and do that now. Alright guys, so that was Robo Recall Unplugged on the Oculus Quest. Now, as we all know, this game used to be on the Rift. This came to a lot of people for free when they got the touch controllers on the original Rift. And if you guys got that free version, this is obviously cross-buy, so you got this game for free on the Oculus Quest like I did here. If you didn't get it for free because you didn't buy the touch back then and with the Rift, and this game is $29.99, as you guys can see the price there. The graphics in this game, which is what everyone's obviously talking about with this game, is how good are the graphics? Does it look bad? Or, how's the port coming over? That's the big question with this game. And I'm here to tell you that they did a fantastic job with the way that they ported this game to the Quest. It looks better than I thought it would, especially with all those people who were originally, talking about that screenshot that appeared, that a lot of people were talking about that made it look really bad. Even the gameplay that I just showed you doesn't do it justice to how good it actually looks in the headset itself, because it looks better than the videos portraying it to be. But I was really impressed on how good it looked, and how it looked compared to what the Rift did. Obviously on the Rift, it obviously looks better with the resolution and stuff like that, but the gameplay in this held up perfectly. The guns all work really well, manipulating the robots and tearing them apart, taking the bullets and throwing them back at them. All those things work perfectly in this game, and the flare in the game with the the yellow popping up when you're shooting them and getting the points and stuff like that, which obviously makes it feel very arcadey, as obviously that's what they're going for in this game. All translated perfectly on the Quest, and they just did a really, really solid job with this game as far as the port goes. And obviously, if you guys aren't familiar with this game originally, as you guys saw in the gameplay, you're obviously going through selected missions, and each mission is going through different areas of the map, and it's telling you to basically just kill these bad guys. Sometimes you have to kill them, sometimes you have to rip them apart, sometimes you have to throw them in a suction cup, or not a suction cup, but a suction area that you have to bring them up, and you're just going through and getting the highest score. And the replay value comes because each stage has a leaderboard, obviously, as you guys saw there at the end with my friends being on the left and the leaderboard on the right, that you can go through and get more stars in each level. I only ended up getting that first star in that level, so I didn't even do very good in that gameplay. So that's the reason why you would replay it, and obviously it being an arcade-style game, it lends itself to being a lot of fun, because you're going through these levels, and the guns feel really good, and you're going through, you're upgrading the weapons that you have already, with new attachments and new things to add, so it makes you want to go back now into the level again to ones that you've already played, and now use these new weapons and use these new attachments that you may have unlocked and things like that. So obviously the game's not very long as far as like new content is going. Like I said, a lot of it comes from the replaying the levels. I believe it takes about like 2 to 3 hours probably to see all the missions and stuff like that. Maybe 2 hours or so. But like I said, the replay value comes from you wanting to go back in there and beat your friends' high scores and stuff like that. And that's something that's a lot of fun with this game, because the action itself and the arcade action just feels really over the top and really fun, just like it did on the original Rift. So graphics are solid. The gameplay holds up just as much as the Rift version does, and it's a perfect arcade action shooter that we need on the Rift on the Quest, because there's not a lot of shooters right now on the Quest, and this is one of the few ones that are actually out there that you can actually play. And obviously, it's not like a military-style shooter, but it is an arcade shooter, and it holds us, for now until we get, something coming down the line that may be more like, the military-style shooter. And I had a lot of fun playing this, and I think definitely, obviously, get it if you already got if it's free for you, obviously you already have it. No reason for you not to play it. For the $29.99 asking price, if you're a big shooter fan like I am, I'm a big shooter fan of all consoles, always have been. I would easily get $29.99 value out of this because of how big of a shooter fan I am, and the amount of fun that I get from arcade games, because I like arcade shooters and stuff like that. But obviously, if you're not really an arcade shooter fan and you're more waiting towards like a military, like Call of Duty style or or all those kinds of games that are out there, even Onward and Pavlov, all those games that are obviously not on the Quest yet, that hopefully come down the line, then this is obviously probably not going to be a game for you, and it may not probably be worth your $29.95. But if you're an arcade action fan, shooter fan, I think this is one you guys are going to actually enjoy, and it holds up really well to the Rift version if you guys have played that before or have seen that in any action. So, guys, if you guys have any questions about any of the gameplay you guys saw here today, or any questions about the game itself, leave those questions down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech, UrGamingTechie, gaming tech. Eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, UrGamingTechie is the gaming tech.